Islaine Maldonado again. Today I decided to go over one of the most interesting Spanish lessons that I've been having this week in my classroom. My level 1 students, they're not getting the way to conjugate the AR verbs in Espanol in the present tense. I came up with a nice, I find a nice, let's say, handout. And the explanation was very straight to the point. It was very nice. And I think it was easy enough for them to do it without even me having to do so much explanation about the lesson. So I will explain it to you here. If you're one of these wonderful students of mine, or from anywhere in the United States or wherever you are learning Espanol, if you're having difficulties to understand how to conjugate your AR verb in the present tense, this will really clear the floor for you and put the lights for your mind to go ching ching. I got it. It was just that easy. So here we go. Now, for example, I'm about to do el verbo trabajar. Trabajar means to work. Trabajar ends in AR, right? This is an AR verb in the present tense. Your conjugation will go as follows. Yo trabajo, your ending is an O. Tu trabajas, meaning you work, informal, it ends in AS. And then you have the él, ella, usted, trabaja, the ending will be A. That means he, she, you, formal works, okay? And then we go to that side. Nosotros trabajamos. Amos, that means we work. And then vosotros trabajáis, which we don't really use in the United States. They still use that in Spain, but it's good for you to know for your FYI. That means you all used in the northern Spain, really. Ellos, ellas, ustedes trabajan. That one ends in AN. That means you all work. So now that you have seen the endings, I'm going to show you exactly I ended up with it like that. I'm going to put the projector a little bit, the paper up. Okay, right now we have this like that. We have two, that means, and then caminar. The infinitive is caminar. What is the infinitive? The infinitive form of the verb is the part of the verb that is original, the original form of the verb when you are not conjugating it. That's before conjugation. That is what we call infinitive. Now you take off the AR and the root of caminar is what? If you drop the AR, right? So right now we no longer have the AR. So your root is camen. The root of the verb, that means what you will be using. That's the part that will remain constant throughout the conjugation. So you have camen. Tu, what does that mean? Tu is one of your subject pronouns because that means you. Subject pronouns, you have seen that already. If you are conjugating AR verbs, that means you have already seen the pronouns. So tu means you. Now the correct ending that goes with tu, remember when we did the first part, I show you that it's AS. AS. Now put the ending on the root. You work in Spanish is to, camen, and then you add your AS, and now we have tu caminas. How's that? If I was in my classroom, my kids will say zoom zoom. That means we got it. Yay, good stuff. Now that we did this one, I'm going to do another verb with you. Let me erase that because I need to put the paper a little bit up on the projector. So right now we have yo ayudar. That means to help. The infinitive of the verb, as I stated before, come on, talk to me. It is ayudar. You have it with the AR. That means the verb is not yet conjugating. It is in its original form. Take off the AR and the root of ayudar is a Jude, because when you drop the AR, you end up with this. Now your subject pronoun je, that means I. Now the correct ending that we have learned so far that goes with je is O. For AR verb, it is O. So now, in sum, the way to say I help in Spanish is you take your root, ajude, you add your O, now you have yo ajudo. So, are you getting it? Is it sinking in? Think about it. I'm going to do a third one. Yes, it is a very easy way to conjugate your verb in the present tense. The present tense is the base. You need to know that before you get to all these imperfect, preterite, future, and conditional, and everything else. Now, we have Rob y yo. In Espanol, anytime you have somebody y yo, you have the whole world y yo, that's nosotros. That means we. If you have Neila, Naila, Kayla, Jacob, as soon as you put y yo in the equation, it becomes a nosotros. So we have Rob y yo, so technically Rob y yo could also be a nosotros. That means we. Both of us together. Rob y yo. Now we have buscar. The infinitive of buscar is the same thing. Buscar. That means it's in the infinitive. We have not conjugated the verb yet. Yeah, you take off the AR. If we drop the AR, your root is busc. Now, Rob y yo means nosotros, means we. Nosotros. Nosotros. Now, we, that's English. We are not teaching English right now. So, it's nosotros. Another way to say Rob y yo is nosotros. Nosotros. Alright? Now the correct ending that goes with nosotros is amos. Amos. Now to sum it up, Rob and I look for, in Spanish, is Rob y yo. We're going to take busc. And then we add the amos. Amos. Did you get it, Nora? Yes? She said she got it. I do have a spectator. Her face will not be shown, but I do have somebody in here with me. So I'm guessing you guys did get it. Esto es la parte más básica. Now that I have taught you how to conjugate your verb en español, vamos a practicar un poco. Practicamos. El verbo buscar. Buscar. The root of buscar is busc. And then, yo necesito decir yo buscar. So I will have busc. And then, if it's yo, the ending is o. Yo busco. We got it? Ching! Alright. Now we still have buscar. If we are doing to, we already know that the root of the verb is busc. So to, we're going to put that. And then the ending for the to form is as. So we have now to buscarse. Now the root is still the same because remember I told you throughout the conjugation the root of the verb does not change. That is the base. It doesn't change. What changes will be your ending when you remove your AR. So now we have ella. We keep the root. The ending for ella is a. So right now we have ella busca. She looks for. And then nosotros, we keep this. You know, I gave my student this exercise yesterday to do. So I'm hoping they did wonderful because I was not in class. I had a sub in the classroom for me. So when I get to school today, I get to find out whether they did wonderful, if they understood the lesson or not. And then we have ellas, boost. We still have it right there. And then if it's ellas, the ending is on. And the nosotros, I forgot. was amos. And then now let's do bailar. Bailar. The root of bailar is bail, right? Everything here, bail, bal, bal, and bow. Now, jo is gonna be B-A-I-L-O, jo bailo. And then you're gonna have your root again right here, A-S, bailas. Ramona, that's the same as ella. Ramona is the name of a young lady, so therefore we could replace it also with ella. So Ramona baila is the same as if I was saying Maldonado baila, Neila baila, right? And then we have the nosotros. We keep the bal right there, and then bailamos. That's like the song Enrique Iglesias, bailamos. You know what I'm saying. Now ustedes, and we're gonna have bail right here, and then we put bailan. So we have yo bailo, tú bailas, Ramona baila, nosotros bailamos, y ustedes bailan. Alright, so that will go for any verb that you have that ends in AR, like cantar, caminar, trabajar. Okay, so these are a few of the verbs. Go and practice. Look at the video again, practice, and your teachers will think that you are wonderful because they'll find out that you understood the lesson from Maldonado. Until next time, guys, take care of yourself. Ciao, ciao. Hasta pronto. Nos vemos.